Them. Why don't you take that topical painkiller and lather it all over your body? Make yourself die and disappear. Ha 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 ha. That's a Zoe level of joke. The thing about narcissists, they thought to themselves, is that they can either come up with those immediate zingers that are easy to get, or the ones that burrow into your body, little by little, thought after thought, long after you've gone. You come to digest them yourself, and soon you've got a chronic case of dis-ease. The digestion has gone in, and you become the walking butt of the joke. They wondered, are narcissists alien life forms? Come to teach us something about ourselves and compassion? Come here to thin out the herd or keep us in line? Zoe was never diagnosed as a narcissist, but that's the closest they could come to think of them after the fact. And after all of her fictions. It had been a few weeks since Zoe came by to drop off the mail or tend to the garden, any of the self-assigned tasks that had to be done, so that the space continued to look perfect. Anyone who's associated with her has to have the appearance of being perfect. They hadn't had the energy to put things in their own name and separate accounts, find another mailbox if mail was even still coming for them. Only aggressively assertive mail that arrives these days. Well, of course, it's bills. Zoe helps with those occasionally. Narcissists feel like alien life forms, coming in through your stomach, or your root chakra, or your mouth, and inhabiting your frame until you reject them, or they reject you. Expectorant behavior till the both of you are spent, or till they find another host, or you become another host. Fatalistic bullshit, Guru used to say. Whatever you say, God, if you're a victim and you're living here to die, then that's your mind frame and you won't reframe. Yes, they looked at the sky, scraping it for answers and clues, and remembering those answers and clues are within. I've got a life to bring into this world, they thought to themselves. I've got a robot coming. I've got to give birth to it. Immaculate conception, born of my own hands. And bless Zoe. They thanked her for teaching her something. Some things. They still had no idea what the lessons were. And all they had the energy to do was upturn the thoughts when they came, barrage of thoughts that they were. And so the pace was rather slow. Or the voluminous nature of the thoughts was rather fast. Regardless, and no matter how fast we go, we're only thinking a thought at a time, and we're only changing a thought at a time. And so we'll do the best we can. Letting go of the inconsistencies of life. Black Lives Matter, so I'd say all the time. An aphorism, as if she didn't mean it, and it was just a meme or another saying. Because Zoe has extra, she selectively gives extra to those who have been good or deserve it, to those who are destitute. Therefore, she is always automatically superior to those that do her bidding, or just because being able to give from the extra on a whim, that's a blessing indeed. They thought to themselves, I'll call it good. At least she's walking in the right direction. So what if it didn't matter to her that my black life matters? Wishing that it mattered to everyone, but more important, most important, my black life needs to matter to me. Lonesome cowpoke, used to riding on the range, looking out at the flat earth with no one around except me and my trusty steed. They could get used to that. Peace by any means necessary. They want to build it better, though. Yes, I will build the robot, they thought, and yes, I will program it. And maybe it can even help me to program itself, but we will be equals. I will find a way. We'll distribute labor evenly. And I'll try to get a sense of its wants and needs. Maybe the things it tells me it wants and needs will even be arbitrary, just to please me. I'll try my best to dive deeper. I'll try to unearth the spirit within the bot and achieve true parity.